Hello everyone, this is Hansel Choi, and welcome to episode 17 of Infinity. Nothing much happens. I melted down the rest of my Ardite, just to mix up some more Manulin and getting some Ardite because I am making a sword. I already made what I need. So a Manulin sword blade, a Manulin wide guard, and an Ardite tool rod. Durability 2000, blah blah. Yeah. I didn't realize that I never had a sword. Or maybe I did, but it's not here anymore. But yeah. My tree farm is actually filled up the barrel, and my charcoal production is going great. I have 8 stacks. I also made 2 more Endoflames. They're both linked to the mana spreader. Or actually, this one is, hold on, bind you to you. Yeah, I was wondering. I don't have the numbers, but don't make too many Endoflames focused to the same mana spreader. Otherwise, it's not going to keep up, and you'll lose valuable mana. So yeah. And even though I have 4, I'm still getting more charcoal than I can use, so that's always good. Now, I have a lot of mana now, and I want to use it, but I want to use some for the Runic Altar and some for the Alchemy Catalyst. So I'm going to split up the mana using a very nifty tool in Botania. I'm going to grab a stack of iron. I'm going to convert 2 of them into mana steel. I'm going to take 6 living rock, and the recipe is this. We're making the mana distributor. So 6 cross. There we go. What this does is it basically splits mana on all of its sides. And the best way would just to be showing you what I mean by that. I will need 3 mana spreaders more, so that's a total of 15 living rock. So I place it, let's do it here. I place 1 mana pool on each of these sides, and I place the mana spreader there. Now it will take all of the mana that is in here and dump it into these, or dump it into the distributor, which will then divide all of my mana that I have there into these 3 equally. And it's gonna take some time to clear because of the fact that I am generating mana at a pretty rapid pace. But eventually this mana pool should be empty, and when it is, I can take the... well, actually I can just take it now. Yeah. Thank you. And I'm just gonna stick you under here because you're closest, and yeah. Now I need to make a new mana spreader to set up my altar again. gonna grab a few. I need a petal. I have most of the brown. I'm gonna go with black because I don't use black as much. I always try to use. Wait. I always try to use the flower that I have the most of for things that don't require things that I don't use in a flower per se. So if we go to, let's say, the Endoflame, it requires red petal, red flower, brown flower, and a light gray. The Daybloom is yellow, orange, and light blue. And so yeah. So oh well. What I can actually do to speed it up in this part is just take that, dump it in, and then wait. But so while I wait, I'm just gonna tell you a bit about what I have planned for this episode. So I have a serious lack of blaze rods. Now, for me to obtain blaze rods from the nether is not something that I particularly like to do, because the nether is filled with horrors, and not to mention the blaze are gonna destroy my health bar. So I want to make something to protect me against the blazes, because I only have iron armor at the moment. I don't feel like making diamond armor, but it's the fire that takes me down. So what I'm gonna do is make a Pyroclast pendant. The Pyroclast pendant is a bauble, which means it goes into the bauble slot right there. That absorbs low heat while it's worn. If the wearer is caught on fire and is not directly standing on fire or lava or anything else, they can induce burning. They'll be extinguished. Which basically means that if a blaze shoot me, let's sleep. If a blaze shoot me with its fireball, I stay out of the fire and it hits me, the fire will just be gone immediately, which is wonderful, because then I'm not gonna burn to death. Now there is one issue about this Pyroclast pendant. It needs 4 string, a mana steel, rune of fire, which is simple enough, but it also needs a rune of summer. Now it requires a rune of air, a rune of earth, 2 sand, a slime ball, and a melon. Now where's the problem? I don't have a melon. And if I see, I can get, well, I can sawmill a melon block to get 8 melons. I can get it from bees. That's it. So I need to go hunting for melons. Or I can toss a carrot and turn it into a melon seed. Only question is, do I have a carrot? I don't seem to have a carrot. I have carrots. That's fine. Let us take a hoe, bone meal, kind of watering can, just for good measure. Yes. Plant carrots. and that's wonderful. So I can turn carrots into melons. Thank you for that. And then I can turn melons into pumpkins. And I'm not sure if anything else. Hold on. You know, I should really put the bone into the sag mill because I'll get more yield from it, but not too worried. So there we go. So it actually wasn't the biggest problem I've had. So it requires a rune of fire, 1 rune of air, slime ball, which I can get from transmuting cactus. Dun da da. Why I can go from cactus to slime ball, I have no idea, but at the moment I'm not really complaining. So let's see, 2 sand as well, 3. So the recipe was rune of air, rune of earth, melon, slime ball, 2 sand. 2 sand. Oh, no. No. And go. Take 1 living rock. Put you back. You in. Goes pretty fast, actually. And as always, you can see the crafting operation is done when the lightning comes. Rune of summer. And then it was 4 string, a mana steel. And yeah. I think it was summer, fire, string. Yes. Pyroclast pendants. Now this will also use mana. But again, it's not much, so it's doable. Actually just gonna yeah, fill you up as much as I can before heading off to the nether. I'm also going to bring my magnets. The only reason I'm not wearing a magnet is because the charcoal would be sucked into me. That would not be nice. It would ruin this build completely. One thing I should mention about this setup, I don't know if this is something that's going on, but I did build something like I did build this on a server, and for some reason when I would come on one day, the torches would be reversed, so that one would be turned off and that one would be turned on, which means that the hopper kept tossing charcoal down. So I don't know. I really don't know. So I have a sword. I should put a bit of nether quartz on it just to bring up the sharpness a bit. Oh, that's gonna take a lot. Hold on. Let's convert you into blocks, because then you get 4 of them. I would put some lapis on it to bring up the looting. 6. I'm only 2 off. 4, 6, 8. But yeah, I would put lapis on it to bring up the looting, but I don't have much lapis left, so 12 attack damage. It's good. So I'm gonna put the book away along with the gold. Yeah, let's go. Hopefully I won't lag too much going into another. Can't promise anything though. Oh, it's fine for now. Oh, and there's you. And let's get some base rounds. See? They still do a good amount of damage, but I'm not catching on fire. I can get past that. I can live with the damage. I just can't live with the fire. Now, the reason I want blaze rods is so that I can make more of the ender chests / ender tanks / ender pouches. So yeah, and also blaze rod does have some other uses in other crafting recipes, and it is, for me, it's always nice to have blaze rods, even though the nether actually terrifies me. But I can kill them in 2 hits. I don't get a lot of drops from them because of the fact that I don't have looting on it. Oh god. But I can live with it. So yeah, the whole farming of blazes is something I'll do off camera, so you don't have to watch me go ham. Maybe between episodes. So for now, pendant and magnet off. Stick you in. I got a necrotic bone. This is actually pretty useful. I can make red heart canisters. That will increase my health, but I also need a miniature red heart, which is a random drop. I don't know from which mobs, but you know. So the other thing that I want to do is store my experience, because I have 40 levels, 41 actually, and I don't want to lose it, because experience is very useful to me, and not in vanilla Minecraft enchanting. It's used for a lot of other things. So I'm going to get a cauldron, 2 pressure plates, weighted pressure plates using iron, combine them like this, and bam, a drum. This comes from extra utilities, and basically you can store all kinds of fluids. If I put you there, and let's sleep. Now I need something to extract my experience. For that, I'm gonna use iron bars, 9 of them, just like this, to get an XP drain from open blocks. Now I don't know if I can just put this on here. No. Sadly I cannot. So let's do this. Let's get some pressurized fluid conduits, and let's try doing this. Yes, it works. So if we get down and see, I have around 15 buckets of liquid XP. It can hold 256 buckets, and it is just it's a good way to store XP, which I then can pipe into whatever machines can use this liquid XP and make something out of it. So yeah, that's 41 levels gone into the drum. Also, you can make a drum and have it pipe the sludge out of the harvester if you want to, and keep it for later. I'm not gonna do that because I don't feel the need to have sludge, although I do enjoy setting it up later on because it gives me sand and gravel and clay for me is so tedious to harvest from the beaches and stuff. You may also notice that my tree farm or harvester is not running. You can see that by the front of the harvester. The harvesting, the center is not moving, which means that it is stuck with an item inside of it. Now that item would be wood, because our barrel is full. So there's two things I can do. I can either increase the storage as I did with the cobblestone barrel, or I can void the access. Using a void upgrade. And I think I'm just gonna void it because it's 64 stacks, like 64 times 64, 4,096 individual wood pieces. Unless I'm doing some massive building, I don't think I'm gonna ever need that much wood. So I'm going to make it into a void barrel, which means that I need 8 more sticks than that. The Mark 1 and Mark 2. I will also need 2 pistons. I would shift click it, but it's like a piston is very annoying to craft, but it is, I've done it so many times now that it's just, yeah, it's not really a big hassle. What upgrade? So shift right click, and shift right click. Now you should see the harvester running again. The void upgrade basically makes it so that any wood can be put in, but the excess just gets deleted. It's gone. And I'm okay with that because the harvester can keep up with the alloy smelter, which turns it into charcoal, and I'm producing more than I can spend using the ender flames. So yeah, it's all fun and diddly. Let's see, put you in, you. Huh. Also, hold on. Also, I covered up this. Um, I said that I wouldn't do it, but looking at it, it just looks weird having a hole in the floor. Yeah, it's just strange. So I'm going to be working more with Botania because I really enjoy the mods. Like, really enjoy it. I think it is a lot of fun. It is very challenging once you get higher up into the mod. There are bosses you can fight. There are is a different way of crafting. Like, there's a lot of different ways. Like, you have the altar, but you also have if I can remember the name, a terrestrial agglomeration plate, which is quite expensive. But it is also, like, this is used to make the strongest armor in Botania as well, so yeah. Put you away. Actually, I want to see if I can make an ender pouch. Oh, that only takes blaze powder. Oh well. So 3 leather, 1 ender pearl, 1 wool, 4 blaze powder. I should have that. Now put this into here, because you'll get more of it. And what was it again? I needed at least a wool. I also need an ender pearl. I'm getting low on ender pearls actually. And 3 leather. Sorry. Actually, before that, I need to see. I'm gonna go with a different type of wool. I'm gonna color it blue. Because normally with an ender chest, you can put dye on top of it in order to specify what color it is, but you can't do that with an ender pouch. What you can do if you want to link an ender pouch to an ender chest is just shift right click on the ender chest and it'll get the same color. But I'm not going to use this for any linking. I'm simply going to use this for tool storage. So yeah. Like so. Just to clear out my inventory a bit, I'm also gonna put my wand in here. And now I have more space. Also gonna put this sleeping bag. Because something that I'm really bad at, but also that I hate, is not having enough room in my inventory. As with the chests, my inventory just gets filled up with a lot of random junk that maybe I had 5 episodes ago. Or for me it would be, or if I didn't record it would be 5 days, 5 hours, 5 weeks, I don't know. A good example, I have 7 leather here, but also I have 5 here. But like I said, it's hard for me to actually make a system for it because like I said, a lot of random junk that is here I actually use for Botania. Like this is for making slime ball. These mushrooms are for well, all of this is for runes. And I have the flowers, grass to make pasture seeds or redstone roots. So yeah. Don't think I have anything else to do now, so yeah, I'm just gonna end this video right here. So thank you for watching, and farewell.